You are listening to GHP Radio, powered by iTrackRadio.com, your independent music source. Fresh, new music, right here on the all-new GHP Radio, your new independent music source.
J. Lamont coming at you with a class. Yeah, y'all gonna feel this.
Every time I think of you, I'm so amazed for all the things that you have done for me. Yeah, I'm so glad that I found you for all my needs. Now let's make this moment we can truly see. high up to the sky. Now I'm laying here holding you, feeling so free. This special night is you and me.
It's you and me.
I love you all through the night.
All through the night, baby.
Make everything alright.
What you wanna do?
I love you all through the night.
Let me know, girl.
Who's gonna love you, girl?
Me?
I'm gonna love you, girl.
Lay your head on my pillow, you in a dreamer's high. Elevated from middleman up into the sky. Mileage when we roam. Vacation at island homes. Queening just like a spade, but slamming just like a game of bones. Love's a lethal weapon, and I'm aiming for your heart, body, mind, and soul. Baby, tell me what's the deepest part. What should I start, girl? You solid as a rock. Waterfall love, pray the current never stop. Cook good, eat good, curvy as can be. You my better half, baby. God cooked you up for me. Hey, touche the greatest, better yet the legendary. Straight out the pavement, rose from the concrete. Ma, know you beautiful, clean out to your cuticle. Elevated mind nowadays, that's unusual. Hold me down through the worst. I'm giving you the best. You an asset, baby. All love, nothing less. Man, y'all told y'all wasn't ready. It's Jay Lamont and Touche, baby.
Who's gonna love you, girl?
Me?
I'm gonna love you, girl. Gonna love you all through the night.
Through the night. Day.
And make everything alright.
I hope you lace your boots, shoebox production.
Love you all through
3RE. 3RE, baby.
Who's gonna love you, girl?
Me?
I'm gonna love you, girl.
That's it.
Who's gonna love you, girl? I'm gonna love you, girl.
We out.
found my God for tonight. It's one of those nights where you've been all my life. You smell so good and you're dressed up nice. You know I'm so hooked, you got me shook, baby. You drive me crazy, you want me to chase you in the fast lane so I can get next to you. Through stormy weather and rain, you remain in my brain. To be with you, I'll do anything. When I'm with you, love taking chances with you, and every night and day you're making me happy, so happy, it's satisfying. Oh baby, I missed you constantly. The same about me. Oh so crazy, but in a good way. And for you I will do anything. To you, I'm in love with you. Oh, I'll do anything. I'm into you. I'm in love with you. I'll do anything. 'Cause I'm in love with you. I'll do anything. I'm into you. I'm in love with you. I'm into you. I'm in love with you. I'll do anything. I'm into you. I'm in love with you. I'll do anything for you. 'Cause I'm in love with you. I'll do anything.
You are my love. answer. One less egg to fry. One less man to pick up after. I should be happy, but all I do is cry. Oh, I should be happy. I only know that since he left, my life's so empty. Though I try to forget, it just can't be done. Each time the doorbell rings, I still run. I don't know how in the world to stop thinking of him, 'cause I still love him so. In these days, the way I start out, crying my heart out. Oh, one less man to pick up after. No more laughter. No more love. Since he went, oh, he went away. Why did he leave me? Now I've got one less egg to fry. One less egg to fry. And all I do is cry. Somebody tell me please, where did he go? Why did he go? Tell me, how could he leave me? Because my man told me goodbye.
Oh, so long for this night. I pray that a star would guide you my way to share with me this special day, where a ribbon's in the sky for our love. If allowed, may I touch your hand, and if pleased, may I once again, so that you too will understand. There's a ribbon in the sky for our love. a ribbon in the sky for our love. We can't lose. With God on our side, we'll find strength in each tear we cry. From now on, it will be you and I. And a ribbon in the sky, ribbon in the sky, a ribbon in the sky for our
I realize I'm enough for me now. I turn the corner, no apologies and no hesitation to my destination. Reset my life, hey, it's my time. I forgive you for my heartache. No more sad songs, I can see the daybreak. Morning meditation, thoughtful relaxation. Trust the healing, learn to love again, love again. Babe, I know you've done it before. It's always easy, leave and close the door. I'm taking back my power within. Reset my life, hey, it's my time. It's too late, gotta love myself, babe. Say it's too late, trust the voice inside. I already know the strength that I own. Reset my life, hey, it's my time. Stay. reset my life. Hey, it's my time. Said it's too late, too late. Gotta love myself. Say it's too late. Trust the voice inside. I already know the strength that I own. Reset my life. Hey, it's my time.
Like the stars shining in the sky, I am one in a million, the apple of his eye. If I choose to wear my hair natural, in a curl, pin it up, or wear a flow, what's that to you? Twist it out, roll it up, or wear it long, braid it down, straighten it out with a flattening comb. What's that to you? That's what he wants. I was born to stand out from the crowd. Don't you bother with me. I'm just saying and I'm shouting it loud. Free to be me. I was born for this moment. A design set just for me. I'm strategically planted to fulfill my destiny. If I choose to wear purple, green, or gray, or white when it's not a sunny day, what's that to you? And I choose to drive a fancy car, or an old one I pray will get me far. What's that to you? That's what he wants. What he wants. I was born to stand out from the crowd. Don't you bother with me. I'm just saying and I'm shouting it loud. Free to be me. Free to be me.
never had it quite like this. You carry so much on your shoulder. It's time to show you what a real love is. Forget the past, baby, let's move forward. I can give you what you're missing, push you toward your vision. I just wanna be a team, that's just who I am. Gotta show you what I mean. Won't you come with me? Come on and let's get away. Let me please you. Let's get away for the day. And don't you hesitate to say what you wanna do. Let me be the one to take a load off, the one you wanna show off. You just let me, baby. If you let me, baby, won't you let me? I'll be all that you need. Baby, just let me be. There's nobody that can give it to you like I do, and I can prove that to you. I just wanna pamper you. Yes, I do. It's all about you. My priority is to be a dream come true. So anytime you need that, I'll do it just for you. Baby, it's all about you. So boy, won't you come with me? Come on and let's get away. Let's get away for the day. And don't you hesitate to say what you wanna do. Baby, won't you let me be? Let me be the one to take a load. I wanna, you just let me. Baby, if you let me, baby, won't you let me? I wanna be everything you'll ever need. If you let me be, let me be. Oh, let me be your everything. Let me be everything you ever need. Yeah. If you let me be, baby, if you let me be the one to love you. Let me be the one to hold you. Let me be my baby.
Me and time, well, we're old friends. We've been up and down again. Not surprised, my eyes. Yes, I've seen a lot. Seen a lot. Suddenly, at square one. Starting over, not much fun. I'm raw, can't talk. What the hell is going on in my life? Oh, all I know is I'm running. Can't seem to keep from falling. Can't feel, won't feel, it's too real. I've been hiding. All I know is I'm running. Can't seem to keep from falling. Don't know which way to go, and I'll stop hiding. I wanna be more than afraid. I wanna be more than a slave. I wanna be more than okay. I wanna be more
didn't know there were other Gary Fustons.
We're on live, y'all.
Okay. Let's see if that works.
There we are. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of the Indie Live Spot. So glad you can tune in today. And we're very, very, very excited because we have a wonderful guest today that's going to be on with us today, sharing some wonderful things, music and just everything about her. She does so much. And so anyway, just help me welcome Miss Kalonda K to the show. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, man.
Of course.
Yes, absolutely. We're so happy about having you on today. You're such a talented person. You do so much. You got a lot of different things going on. So
I do.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't sleep, so.
That's a good thing, though. That's very good. Well, Kalonda, thank you for actually being able to spend a little time today with us and share some wonderful things. And we just, like I said, we're very excited to have you on the show. Thank you. Yeah, because of course, I know I do. I get excited every week when we have wonderful artists come on, and it's just great to be able to find out different things from different artists, because we all have, I'm an artist as well, but Joyce is. Ray Mack, I don't know about Ray Mack though over there.
Ray's the Mac.
Hell, I don't even know about myself half the time.
Right.
Well, Ray
Mac.
Yeah. And he is an art form.
Yes.
He's the new wave of Mac.
There you
That's
go.
right.
I just try to keep it going.
All right, we'll keep it going.
Yeah.
But I can get put it in his wise.
But from my understanding, Kalonda, not only you're such a great vocalist, artist, because like I said, I've heard the track. We're going to let our viewers be able to hear that a little bit later in the show. But also I hear you choreograph a lot of dance stuff too. You do dancing and everything as well, right?
Yeah, actually I taught dance for many years, but it just kind of helps carry over into my shows and my performances. I'm able to, because I dance, I can walk in and like when my dance is like, no, we're going to do this instead. So I try not to coach so much while doing my shows, but I can't help it.
Yeah.
So, so I walk in and I see, the creativity, a lane that I want to go in and I have to adjust it. But I love it. I love dance. I love everything in the art. So, yeah, definitely.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
I'll be able to hear that a little bit later in the show. But,
somebody got something turned up there. Okay, it went away. But anyway, yeah, so great. Now, your music background, as far as that goes, can you kind of expand on that for us? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so the interesting part is I actually started in opera singing at age probably 4. I sang with the Nutcracker every year. It's a very big show that came to St. Louis at the Fox Theater. And you hear the voices in the background. That was me with the Gospel Music Workshop of America. And so I started in opera. Wow. And as I went through school and my music teachers and everybody be like, you need to try. And they pushed me out there to audition for this and do that. And so I just began to do more within the community. And I shared this the other day with someone. I had a competition. It was like a city versus county in St. Louis. And I don't know who threw me in there, but somebody threw me in the competition. And I actually won $1,000 at like 11 years old. And so I was like, wow, okay, so maybe I'll explore this secular music. And that's kind of how I got involved in secular music from the opera. Of course, I do my gospel because that's first too. But yeah, that's where I started. Yeah.
Nice.
How does a 4-year-old get started in opera, though?
My mom.
Okay.
She made sure we stayed involved in everything. You know, my brothers and I, there was nothing we didn't do growing up. I couldn't recall anything that we were not involved in. So she made sure we were very active and we participated in sports and events and art and everything you could think of. So she willed me into that, and I have no clue where that came from with her, but I joined it, and my music teacher was kind of mean, so I was scared to quit anyway. So I just, I kept it going.
Yeah.
Wow.
With all the people that come out of St. Louis, and you in the performing arts, and all them trash talking folks too.
Okay.
She know what I'm talking about.
Ray keeps talking about St. Louis got these trash talking people.
Yeah, I mean, how did we get from opera to trash talking? But anyway.
what I'm saying is, I know it's a lot of the performing arts there in St. Louis. I know that. But if you go across the bridge over to East St. Louis, that's part of Illinois. But see, all them people right there in the St. Louis area, period, they're just trash talking folks.
You must have got your feelings. You must have got your feelings hurt in St. Louis.
Somebody did.
No, I'm going in there with them, D.
That's what I'm thinking, Gary.
Right?
Now, can we go
there's a liking to it. Actually, that's what I'm hearing.
Oh yeah. That's how you get along. That's how you actually get along. If they talking trash, you talking trash with them. Hey.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That is true. That's you go right on back and forth.
They won't pull out the knives or the gun if you're talking right along with them. So,
Wow.
Okay, so can we get back to music?
Yeah, I just had to throw that in there.
I can't get a word in edgewise. I'm just trying to get back in.
Go ahead, Joyce.
Speaking of opera, if we can go back to that, who was your favorite classical composer in terms of opera?
I actually didn't have one, to be honest. I didn't study any opera except through my actual gospel music workshop at America. I really just was singing. I was singing just to sing, So I didn't really research opera. I just knew about it from my experiences in opera.
Gotcha.
But I never saw myself continuing to do opera. So I just didn't realize that's kind of where I started. Right. When I thought back over my life, I'm like, I started in opera. Yeah.
Well, I think it's beautiful that you can sing all styles. You could, if somebody calls you to do an operatic piece, then you've had some training. And I think that's great. So what's your favorite genre, since you can sing them all?
Well, I love R&B, real R&B, because there's a difference. So, you have the stage stuff. I don't shun any music, but I have an old soul. So I love the real R&B. So when you go back to, like some Whitney, I love Etta James. I love Aretha Franklin. I love those type of, songs. So that's my favorite R&B.
Yeah,
I can tell by that video. When you're singing Aretha Franklin song, which one was it, Gary?
Oh yeah, Chains of Fool. Yeah.
Oh, Chains of Fool. Okay.
That was hot.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Very nice.
Yeah, when I sing, people like, what you know about that? I'm like, I have an old song.
Well, good music goes beyond the current generation. If it's good, every generation is going to pick up on it. Because I love music that was out before I was born too. So
yeah. And you could still play it like it just came out yesterday. That's what I love about it. I have my favorites and I'll play them. And when I perform live, that's a big thing for me, is to stick to what I love to do so that it comes out in my delivery. So I would listen to the songs over and over again.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That's awesome. And, and also, because being that, we had got some of your media today to share with our listeners and viewers, but there was one that that you had a reel where you were actually doing some acting, kind of more or less, right? I didn't even know you were doing that. So tell us a little bit about that venture too, because that's kind of cool.
That's my segue.
Oh. Okay.
Right, you ready right there? You told me you was gonna wait.
No, Gary. he lost his turn talking trash talk. So
that was my segue.
Okay.
no, it was Gary's.
Go ahead, T. I'll pick up.
Well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, I kind of got thrown into it. I find myself getting thrown into stuff sometimes, but I love that because it makes me always be ready. And so I got called kind of like a week before the filming because the woman who was going to play the role of Cora Anthony Payne's wife, she caught COVID. So I had to learn my lines in 1 week. Well, actually like 3 days because he called me and then sent the lines probably 2 days later. So I had to learn my script in 3 days.
Wow.
And but the funny part is once we started filming, he did not stick to any of the script. so it made me, I couldn't stick to it either. Cause I mean, my cue lines I would wait for and listen for, they were not there. Coral, he was amazing. He pushed me, which I love, to just be who I was on camera with him. And it became natural. And he was hilarious as usual. And so because he didn't stick to the script, it made me not stick to it. And we had great moments from that.
Right.
Well, now this is where I come in at.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
You know, in that skit, when he told you that you went out and bought them red shoes for a couple of $1,000 or whatever, I felt like he did. Buy some paint and paint over and keep on going. $2,000 for a red bottom? Get some red paint. Go to office Home Depot and get some red paint and paint.
It was acting, Mac.
I know that, but you got people who go out there and spend that kind of money. Hell, you can still go and buy some paint and throw them shoes.
Crazy.
People that's that kind of money for some red bottom shoes.
They will. They will. Not
I said the right thing. Payne said the right thing. Hell,
yes.
When I tell you, we got bills to pay over here. We got this to pay. Hell, you the one out there spend all this money on some shoes.
Well, you were very convincing, Kalonda. Look at him. He's all emotional about it.
No,
right.
Well, I liked it that. I knew it was just a skit. But he was telling the truth, though. He was telling the truth.
Well, I bet a lot of other men felt that way too when they saw that. They're like, okay.
That was a good reel. I guess you call it a reel. It was nice. So,
thank you.
I'm like Gary, multi-talented.
Yeah.
So was this your first acting gig?
So yes, on camera, on film. I've done theater for many years. I've traveled with theater, so I've done stage plays and things like that, but it's totally different from being on camera. And so for me, that was my first acting experience on camera, but it was amazing, you know, and people like, man, you were great. Like, they like, you've done this before? I'm like, no, but I didn't have a choice standing next to a celebrity.
Wow.
But to make sure my game was right. So I had to make sure I was delivering what they expected me to deliver. And then he was good at being who he was. It was easy chemistry.
Yeah.
So the chemistry was there. We got to sit down and have dinner and talk and things before actually going on set together. So we can get to know each other a little bit more personally. Because we had to play the roles of husband and wife. And so we spent that time together like the days before. And so coming on camera, it felt good. It was just natural with him.
Wow. That's so cool.
Yeah.
So, was this a clip from a movie?
So it was a filming clip. So it's basically the reel, but they do this thing called Home through a Whitfield Foundation. They actually teach youth how to film and do all the behind the scenes of film work. And so that's really what this was for. But they always bring a celebrity in to work on that set with them. So it is able to be viewed. But I, more so wanted to do it as far as my experience and just because he called me and just to feel on in and have that moment to stand next to Cora Anthony Payne Jr. And have my first acting gig on set, on television.
Wow.
So what is the difference between stage plays and acting, movie film or
Yeah.
like in the real? What is the difference?
It's a major difference. So the thing is, when you do theater, you don't have any redos. So what happens is what happens right then, there, then you can't take it back. You got to keep going. And so, you know, that's the difference. On camera, you can cut again, you can redo, take as, I guess, many takes as it takes to get it. But thank God I didn't have to do a lot of takes. So, you know, my first time, they're like, why we hire her? But yes, that's the major difference, is that you don't get to do it over on stage. Whatever happens, that's what it is. And so you really want to make sure you're on it so that you don't, you know, mess up everybody else, right, on the play. So,
Yeah.
But you know,
I did get that.
I kind of really assumed that it was kind of hard because he started ad-libbing and then you had to fall in the ad-lib right with it. The whole script was just thrown out the window. But
yes,
you played it off very well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like being a musician. When you're recording in the studio, you can do it over and over again. But when you're live on the stage, you only have one take. And if the lead singer decides to throw in an extra verse or chorus, then you have to be ready. You got to ad lib.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
You know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking to Ray, that's exactly what he did. You know, he was very, it's just funny. You know, he add lines, he was taking lines out, he was throwing things around everywhere. You know, when he grabbed the shoes, he actually threw the shoes. I don't think that part was shown, but he just, you know, everything he did, it made me, you know, go live or with him as he was live.
Hell, I would have thrown the shoe too.
There goes the trash.
Ray is upset about these red bottles.
So emotional.
Oh no, right? Poor guy.
Yes, that's hilarious. No, but it was, I mean, that was just an amazing first time experience. You know, I think about how many, you know, I would say local, you know, artists get to say, hey, that was my first acting experience with a celebrity that's been on TV for years, you know, doing his thing.
Yeah.
And so for me, I was just so amazed and I was so honored. And I learned a lot through him through those 2 days. It was really just 2 days, actually. So I learned a lot.
Just tell the truth. Just tell the truth. You were starstruck.
You know what, Ray? I have never been starstruck, thank God. I have my favorite artists, and I've met a lot of artists along my journeys. I've traveled and met a lot of different people, from Kanye West to Static Major to Barry Hankerson to people I've had to work with personally. And I've never been starstruck. So I just, you know, I think, you know, we are all great in our own walks of life. We're all gifts, you know, and so I don't think anybody's better than the next.
Thank you.
So you just had a better opportunity. That's how I look at it. And so I'm going to respect you like you respect me. And, you know, we in this together. We are human. We bleed the same.
That's right.
Speak on it, Kalonda. Speak on it. Yes.
I know, right, G? Talking about starstruck. I'm like, she is.
Yeah.
Joyce, I know you.
I think Ray want me to start talking stuff to him because I'm from St. Louis.
That's probably what it is. He try to provoke you.
He wants some trash talk.
He wants some trash talk.
Oh man. So also, Kalonda, so I know that you do have something pretty cool coming up though pretty soon, right? You got a performance set up to where you're going to be actually singing with somebody that's are they a performer from the Delphonics or something like that? I think I saw something to that effect.
Yeah, the lead singer, one of the lead singers from the Delphonics. It's March the 5th. We're going to do a tribute show. So he's doing a tribute to David Ruffin. Yeah. And I'll be doing a tribute to Whitney Houston and Aretha Franklin in that show. Yeah. So yes, that's exciting.
Oh man, yeah.
Now where's that going to be?
That's in St. Louis. So it's called Jay's House of Music, where it will be held. And it's on a Sunday, and I know there's tickets for sale. So whoever's watching, there's still a few left, I believe. I don't know. My manager have to tell me, but it's going to be really, really, really nice. It's going to be nice. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm like being old school. I had to go back and listen to all of David Ruffin's. Like, what is he saying? I'm like, oh, he hit all the hits.
Yeah.
So this is going to be really good.
Nice.
You know, quite a few of the artists that perform around there in St. Louis, like Rod Tate. You know who Rod Tate is?
Rod Tate, I don't know.
He's a saxophone player. He was back there in St. Louis.
Okay, I'm not sure. I know. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't want to say that I know him and I don't really know him, so I am not sure.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
just wondering.
Is he? Did he trash talk? Is that?
Yeah, you looked it. You looked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to meet him then. Now that I hear about him, I'm going to go research him. So
Yeah,
I
he
can
plays
have an
around in the
opportunity.
city for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to network and meet a lot of different artists. I mean, everybody's doing their thing. You know, I love to support as well. Not just, have people to come support me. I have to go out and I step out and I go see them perform as well. So.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's cool. I love doing that too.
Yeah, it's kind of hard at times when when y'all got 20 feet of snow to get out.
He's gonna pull a negative out of
everything
we do.
Yeah, I got something for him. I came down. I was in Texas one year. It snowed for like the first time. It might have been like 4 inches. Oh, the whole place was shut down. They didn't know what to do. They ain't have a clue what to do.
I guarantee you they don't know what to do. You run out all over and everything. I'm actually from Oklahoma. But I know how to deal with it.
Oklahoma doesn't get that much snow.
Who?
Oklahoma doesn't get that much snow. Not like Missouri, you know.
Yeah, we don't. We don't.
We don't get a lot of snow.
You make it sound like not like New York. But Texas has to shut down because we don't get snow often, and we're not prepared like cities that do. And Texas has this thing: once it melts, it freezes, and then it's disaster. Yeah, they have. We have to shut down. We'd have so many fatalities. It's awful. So, but even New York, or even in was it New York? How many feet? Like 6 feet of snow or something this year?
Oh yeah.
Or last year?
Well, this year they had a pretty bad snow, I think, because I heard people digging out and everything.
Buffalo, though. Quite a bit in Buffalo.
Yeah, but Kalonda, so we got like I said, we got some of your wonderful media that we're gonna let some viewers check out here in a little bit. But I wanted to ask you about that track that you have called "Too Soon." Yeah, I heard that and I was just like, "Yo, this is nice," and it actually, it gave me, a chance to hear what you sound like as far as your voice goes. So, do you have more of this music, or are you working on some more, or what? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad you like the track. Thank you. Yeah, I'm working on a lot of new music. I actually have a lot done as well. My music is going to be something different. It's kind of bringing the vibe of the 90s, R&B back. That's my goal. 90s, going back in time. So it's the reverse in time is what I'm doing with all of my songs, doing the raw feel. You know how back then we didn't have all these effects and we didn't have all this extra computerized stuff.
Right.
I want my voice to be heard in its raw form. And so a lot of my music is going to have that. It's just like, this is me. I'm giving you me. And so, that's what I'm doing. So it'll be a good variety of music, but mostly it's focused on like a 90s R&B feel, and it's going back in reverse.
Nice. Yeah. I like that because that's the kind of music I like too. I like I miss that area of music because it was really good, and just R&B in general. I just love and I'm happy to see a lot of it coming back, and I can't wait till we well, I tell you what, instead of
Mm-hmm.
can't wait, I think we ought to do it right now. So let's let our
Right.
yeah let's let our viewers check out this wonderful track.
Let me see what Ray gonna have to say about this episode.
Yeah, Ray.
I didn't heard it yet.
Well, I sent it to you, so that's a shame on you. That's a shame on you on that one.
Yeah.
Aim on.
No, I got stuck on the reel.
We can tell.
He was stuck on the red bottoms. Okay.
Yeah, he was thinking about red paint.
Well,
How
wasn't that?
tacky. Put red paint at the bottom. That's trash talk and trashy. I'm sorry.
Yes.
All
If
right.
I ever know
Paint on
Ray
it,
to
put
give, it's gonna be
Put
red
some of that,
paint.
polyethylene to gloss it up and stuff. Be just like a red bottom shoe. Keep on stacking.
All
Okay,
right.
I want to hear some music, G.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Let's do this. So let's do that, and then we'll come back and continue with our guest. And if you just tuned in, we are talking to Kalonda K. And so
Yes.
getting ready to hear some wonderful music right here. So y'all keep it locked right here, and we'll be right back. Okay.
You can come over for a little while, just a little while, 'cause your energy is open. I love your smile, smile. We've been vibing for some time now, baby. I can see what's on your mind. I can see it, baby. And I know you wanna feel my body. Let's just take a little time, little time. You wanna get closer, but it's too soon for me to give it up. Oh, babe, I love it when you take time to come over, but it's too soon for me to give it up. I've been thinking about you all night, 'cause you made something come alive. And when I touch you, you get so hot. We about to lose control. Stop it right here. I don't wanna lead you on, 'cause we ain't there, but I want to. We've been vibing for some time now, baby. I can see what's on your mind. I can see it, baby. And I know you wanna feel my body. Let's just take a little time. I wanna get closer, closer, but it's too soon for me to give little while. Just a little while. 'Cause your energy is so bent. I love your smile. Smile. We've been vibing for some time now, baby. I can see what's on your mind. I can see it, baby. And I know you wanna feel my body. Let's just take a little time, little time. You wanna get closer, but it's too soon for me to give it up. Oh, babe, I love it when you take time to come over, but it's too soon for me to give it up. I've been thinking about you all night, 'cause you made something come alive. And when I touch you, you get so hot. We about to lose control. Stop it right here. I don't wanna lead you on, 'cause we ain't there, but I want to. We've been vibing for some time now, baby. I can see what's on your mind. I can see it, baby. And I know you wanna feel my body. Let's just take a little time. I wanna get closer, closer, but it's too soon for me to give it up. Oh, babe, I love it when you take time to come over, but it's too soon for me to give it up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and I hope you enjoyed that because you got 2 doses of it, and it is really, really nice.
Thank you.
Yes, Kalonda, doing your thing. Your voice is just awesome. Very
Incredible.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
nice. Yeah.
I always say it's important that everybody else like it, whether you like it or not. You know, whether you personally as an artist like it. Look at Ray.
Ray was trying to do his little thing.
I'll be right back.
Joyce said she No, but that was it was produced by Joe Capo Kent. He is a platinum producer, did a lot like for Nelly and a lot of major artists out here, Charles Wilson. So he produced that. So I had the honor to work with him on that. And so
Very nice.
yeah, it just came out really great.
Mm-hmm. That is cool. Very cool.
Perfect groove, perfect voice.
Mhm.
When did you release
Thank
this?
you. It's not released, so y'all got the exclusive.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
All right.
Yeah. So I have a big show coming up April the 7th. It's at one of our historical theaters in St. Louis that I'm going to kind of launch and throw everything out there. So I'll have access to all of my songs and things that I'll be coming out with. Of course, doing a video shoot for the single and everything first.
Yeah.
And then, but everything will be ready to go by April the 7th.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't wait till the rest of it. Because just from that one, already kind of got somewhat of a a taste of what's to come. So that's great. And yeah, please, when you do your official release, be sure to get that over to us so we can definitely push it.
Comments are great in chat. All right. Getting some really
Thank
good
you.
comments in the chat line.
Thank you, everybody. Yeah, thank you.
On fire, FIYAH.
Yeah. So so what's in store for the this new year, other than I know you got the release and then you got a few things going on, but you got some more things happening on the horizon?
Yes, I'm working, just getting ready to try to, work and team up and do more in acting as well, and just film work, and also focusing on my career, traveling, doing more shows. So pretty much that's what I have coming. I am a a perfectionist, and since I dance as well as sing, building a show, I give a show. It's not like just I get on stage. I actually do a production. I think about, I relate it to theater, and so I want my shows. So I always feel like I'm on a Vegas stage every time I perform, no matter where I am. Awesome. And so that's really what I do. So I put a lot of time and effort into my shows, so that people are getting something they just wouldn't expect, from an indie artist. I try to make sure that I set the pathway really good for myself when I'm out performing. And people always say, wow, I've never seen you, where you been? I've never seen a show like this, so I love that, and that's what I want to keep doing for my followers and my supporters.
Absolutely. Yeah, very sweet.
I think the reason why you don't see a lot of choreography and all of this, because it takes a lot of practice, and it's a bigger team. And usually people don't have the budget to book something, because I'm part of a Tina Turner tribute band, and we're 12 women with choreography, a horn section, and every one of us. And Lala J has founded the group, and she sings backup for Erykah Badu. And we've done it a few times, and we have 2 shows coming up, but we don't work a lot because it takes a lot. The choreography. She has somebody making her wigs, and she evolved it into, Tina Turner tribute, and then she'll do Whitney and Shaka Khan in the first half, and then Tina Turner in the second. And she has a different wig for each one. Nice.
I love it.
Production. I love production. It's just the logistics, the financing, things like that. It's usually. So what people have to understand, if you don't have the money for that, then you're going to get a band based on your budget. You know what I mean? I don't know how it is in St. Louis, but I hear they want a band with all the bells and whistles, but they have just a few $100s. And I'm like, no.
Well, George, they spending all the money on them hair hats.
What did he say?
Okay, what were you going to say about St. Louis?
No, I was saying, well, a lot of them on, you say they have her, she have her hair hats made up. I mean,
you see, the thing is, out of everything that I said, that's all you picked up on.
I heard everything, but
I talked about 12 women playing horns and guitars and everything.
Right.
And that's all you could pick up on was that. But tell me about the music. You're about to make a comment about the music in St. Louis.
Get away from what I'll say first, that sounds like an amazing show that you're involved in, Joy. It's like, that sounds awesome. I love seeing things like that. You said it's all women. I'm sure it's amazing. Yes, behind the scenes, it's a lot of work. It's definitely a lot of work. But I thank God that I have a lot of great relationships, because like my musical MD, he's played for a lot of the stars. He played in Vegas for years for the, Temptations. He didn't play for some of everyone. So he's my lead MD for when I do my shows. And I trust him to get the band together, because he's only going to get the best. And so I don't have to worry about him to know the music, study the music, have it right. He is one you could just put your hands up and say, this is what I want. And so I love that. Yeah, it's a blessing. But when it comes to like the dancing and all that, now that part, I have to show up at dance rehearsals. I have a good team. I can say that I am blessed. I have a good team. But, you have background rehearsal that's separate from dance rehearsal. You have a lot of logistics that go into this major show. But it is really happening. It's going really well. So I really have no complaints at all. I just think that, when it's supposed to happen, it will happen, and it's happening. And it's just flowing. It's easy this time around. But it's, we're dealing with a lot of people. It's a lot of work, but everybody's been so excited. So that keeps me excited.
Oh, of course. But you said the thing, having a great team, having somebody in your corner that can help you. They can either hurt you or they can help you. They can be a blessing or they can be a curse.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah.
And when you have the one that's a blessing to you in your corner, you don't have to worry. And I think that's why, Lala was told that there's no way you're going to be able to do that with 12 women. It's just not going to work. It worked very well. We have a great time. As a matter of fact, I know Ray Mack. All right,
get ready for the trash talk. But as a matter of fact, I found it very easy to work with Lala because she tends to be detailed. She said, "Okay, Joyce, can you transcribe the horn parts?" I said, "I got you because I'm used to doing that." Did the horn parts, and then another person did this, and then we came together. It was great. When it's a problem, when one person drops the ball.
Yeah.
And that's I think person.
Yeah, that's been my hardest part. When you think about it, going into it, just people being, dependable and things like that. I thought I was going to face a lot of that, but it's really been great. It blows my mind because I've been here before in this position, getting ready for a big show. And then it was like, oh my God, who you missed a practice today? You're not coming today. Who's not going to be there today? And it's like, oh my goodness. But this time around, I mean, everyone has been, they've been there. They've been dependable. They've been on time. They've been working hard. And so I think everybody see the bigger picture. And so they're able to be excited with me because I'm like, it's not just my show, it's our show. Mm-hmm. We doing this, we're all on the stage. So they're not just looking at me, they see you, they hear you. Yes. So this is our thing. It's not just mine. So yeah.
Well said. Yeah.
Well said on that.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, Mac, I know you want to say something. So I'm gonna stop.
No, I was just saying, with the tribute band, Lala spending all the money on them hair hats.
Where did you come up the hat?
But that's okay. That's okay.
But how do you know she spent a lot of money? I mean, Kalonda just explained having a team. She had people coming to help her. I'm not going to give you details. Yeah. So you just assumed that she spent a lot of money on hair.
It's okay. But
don't get me started.
Hair is expensive though, so you might want to. We got to get you some red paint and what else? It gets expensive. Yes, it
does. but when you're working with somebody that has a goal and is committed, and you have a history. Lala has a history of being committed. Mm-hmm. So being with her is really a joy because it's not often you get that many women together. I'm just going to keep on talking because Rage is going to come in on my conversation.
I know y'all committed. I'm just messing with you.
Right, it's hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, Ray, go ahead. I know you want to get some trash talk in. Go ahead.
But what I would like for G to do, if he can do it, I'd like for you to play that skit if you can.
Oh, okay. You want to hit the?
I want you to play that skit.
Okay.
You're messy.
Yeah, I guess all this talk that Ray the hyped up about the bottom of the page. I guess we better let our viewers check it out, and then we'll come back and
we'll check it out,
and we'll see what everybody else think.
And I'm sure he want that specific part. I'm sure.
You know it.
Now that just blew me out of the water. I know it was a skit, but it just blew me out of the
water. Okay, let me go ahead and get that set up, and we'll do that right quick, and then we'll come back. Okay.
Awesome.
Let's see.
Sorry, baby. $800? $800 for a pair of red bottoms? Have you lost your damn mind?
My mind is just fine.
Well, apparently not. If you think I'm working a double 6 days a week for you to buy a pair of shoes with some red paint on the damn bottom. Huh? What were you thinking?
What I was thinking?
Yeah.
I was thinking that it's about time that I finally spent some money on something that make me feel good for a change.
Oh, okay. Oh, so having a roof over your head, that don't feel good. Having the lights paid, having water in your cup and food on the table, that don't feel good?
Those are responsibilities, Michael. I'm talking about freedom. But, baby, when are we going to stop surviving and start living?
When you stop making selfish decisions that put this family in jeopardy, huh? When you stop making selfish damn decisions.
Walking through these doors with your chest poked up.
What that say? Light bill. Gas.
Okay.
Car note.
Okay.
Dentist. Shall I go on? You to hell with those, huh? You forgot about them?
No, I have not.
Well, apparently you have. Okay. I mean, look, I wouldn't be busting my ass working for nickels on the dollar if I knew all I had to do was buy some red damn paint.
No,
okay.
you.
See, that's the difference between what you're doing and what I'm doing.
Oh my God. You do not get to shame me for one more. For thinking maybe, just maybe, okay, that God is saying, Marley, me, you deserve to have heaven on earth.
God,
yeah.
God, he's the one. He endorses red bottoms.
Oh, my.
Well, God, can you tell me something? If I had known that I didn't have to bust my ass, all I needed was some red paint. Why you didn't tell me? God?
Oh, stop it, Mike.
No, you brought God into this. He the one calling the shots.
You are being completely unreasonable. This marriage, this is a democracy. It is not a dictatorship. Really? You don't get to dictate everything.
She was serious.
I'm like, do it again. You have to have a black mama to know what that means. Does it mean little?
That's right. That's right. We surely do.
All right. Well, we are back, and Ray, so we got it off your chest. We
got it off my chest. I liked it. I really liked it. It was a good skit and everything.
Thank you.
And you sitting out there in the other room in the hallway, just had your head down there, you was crying. But, it was good. But he was telling you the truth, though. He got them all the thing up here.
Why was he telling her the truth?
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Bill. How do you know?
Get him, Joyce. Get him, Joyce. Get him.
Yes.
Instigator.
Uh-oh.
For real. I'm sure people in the chat line have some comments about that. Mm-hmm. They could save some money. Bible Porter said they could save some money. Okay.
They can save some.
See, we don't know what she's gone through. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Why she wanted to buy those red bottoms.
That's right. That's right.
Desiree got to where I guess there's little monster faces on there. 5 of them, 6 of them. Like ghosts.
Like ghosts.
those are skulls.
Chris, are you hearing this from heaven?
Right. Oh, man.
Let me just hear y'all. Chris will always be with us.
Yeah. But no.
Okay, man.
But that was a great. Like I said, I like that you have the opportunity to be able to do some of that kind of stuff too. Kalonda, because like you said, you want to be able to do pretty much what all these different things, but it's a blessing to be able to actually have different avenues, and stuff. So that's wonderful. And I'm sure are you planning on doing some more in the future?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm working on some stuff now. I got a lot of meetings lined up for different surrounding television. So I'm excited. I don't know, but any meeting is a step further or closer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited. I'm excited about those opportunities, and I'm just looking forward to it. So wherever this journey takes me, I am okay. I know I share this with individuals because I'm not young, and I just had a lot of people recently come to me and say, "Wow, you're so inspiring!" Like, because of your age and you getting out there and you're doing it. I said, that's interesting. I said, this time around it's different because I'm doing it for me. So when people ask, what is your goal? I'm like, my goal is wherever God takes me in this journey. But this time I just want to enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
I just want to sit in it. I want to enjoy the path that I'm going on and not stress about if I don't meet this quota, if I don't, these types of things.
Yes.
I'm enjoying all of this that I have had the opportunity to do thus far. It's been amazing. I look at my story, there's not many people that, could say they had the same walk I've had. So I'm grateful already.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, she said she's not young.
I don't know why, I really don't know
Look
why.
young to me.
You look young over here, but I don't know why everything, you get off and then, you're not young enough to do this. Hell, I just look at them, they got to be out there ever-loving man.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
Especially
You're
for
not
women.
young to do this here. Yeah.
It's harder on women than men when it comes to aging in whatever in the entertainment industry.
Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Men, I think about Harrison Ford is probably 60, 70 years old. He's still Indiana Jones. He could probably still do another one and get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
But women, they try to kick us to the curb, which is so unfair.
Well, I think about Samuel L. Jackson didn't start until he was 40.
Yeah.
I think 40, right?
Mm-hmm. I think you're right. Yeah, I heard that too.
Like that.
And then he ended up being the highest paid, I believe, actor. So, that's what I'm saying. There's not a time. I think people put timestamps on so many things, and there's not a timestamp. As long as you can do it, just do it.
Just do it.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you can do it. Perfectly said.
That's right.
I think because you have teenagers who became famous pop artists. But I think if you start blossoming, let's call it that for conversation's sake, and let's say your 40s, you're so much more mature than you were when you were in your teens.
Mm-hmm.
And in your teens, you might be a little gullible. You might be easier to influence, and that may be why
some old folks that's gullible.
But when you become, well, of course, but not as much. When you're in your 40s or 50s and on up, you're like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Right.
Wait.
I guess we're seasoned then, huh?
Well, yeah, because even in as an indie, there's some people think they can yell at you, and I'm looking around going, wait a minute. I don't know where this came from. I didn't grow up that way.
Right.
I didn't grow up accepting people yelling at me when I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything.
Hell,
there's still people that have
I would never accept nobody yelling at me, Joyce, even when I was younger.
Well, same here, but it's not just that. It's just every aspect of the business. What you were given to, what you may be different as you older. And that may be why it's not harder for the more mature people. It's harder for the people who are trying to book us because we're not as we can't be easily manipulated.
There you go, right there. That's what it is right there. It goes back to what you said, Joyce, regarding to like bookings and kind of things you run into as an artist and don't realize how much goes into the show and why the prices are what they are. So you'll find people that try to talk stuff or shortchange you or like, well, I mean, I can go. I always be like, well, go get them. It's a difference, It's not, I'm not struggling. I have businesses as well, so I'm blessed, and so I'm not a starving artist, and I think that's the difference, And some people will try that, and so they do. They try to get over. And if I probably was young, and some of these artists out here, they starving, so they willing to take some of those offers. because they don't understand that they have a quality that they can charge more for, so until they get to that point in their lives, they're going to take those opportunities. And so they say somebody will, so they go find them.
Yeah. And then I get feedback like, oh, it was awful. I said, well, you wanted a $200 band. That's what you got. And some people, they get upset because the artist didn't show up. See, you can get someone that does it for a hobby and is willing to take anything. But if something happens, they don't have a problem turning you down. They're not committed. Like you think that, well, he didn't show up. I said, well, then you need to call somebody who's a professional, a person that does it for a living, that's organized, got it. Then you can see that. It's like hiring a plumber. You know what I mean? Well, you go out, with all due respect, if your name is Ray Ray, but if you go hire Ray Ray on the corner to do your plumbing,
you're going to get a Ray Ray job.
And I damn sure don't know nothing about no plumbing.
And that's why we don't call you. But that's my point. You want to get something cheap, so you call somebody, fine, and then you're mad when it doesn't work out. But but calling Kalonda, a professional vocalist, choreographer, recording artist, international recording artist, all of that to do a special programs and lay out and lay out the duckies, or you know what I mean? Who said it? Pull up. Tell your friends to pull up. That's the new thing now. Make it right. Stop manipulating. Stop taking advantage of people. Just stop doing that.
That's real.
That's
true.
Understand that. Now, I know sometimes you do something for exposure, but going to the carnival where nobody's there, that's not exposure.
Right. Exactly. And people, you have to learn to be selective in what you choose. And I thank God that I can finally be the artist, and I have a manager, and I have Desiree, and I have Alonzo. I have a good team, so I can be the artist, and not have to do those transactions and have those conversations because, as women, you already know, Joyce, when you get a lot of these men sometimes come at you about opportunities, it's in a different way that they would come to a man. And so, you have those moments. And so I'm glad that I don't have to deal with that. So now every time people call, I'll be like, oh, here's the booking number. You can call my manager. You can call Desiree.
Yes.
That's exactly what I've been doing. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That is good.
Look, I'm still praying for that. But well, my husband helps a lot with that, and it helps a lot. And he said, well, honey, anytime somebody can do a better job than I can, of course I'm gonna hand it over. But having him to say, hey, call my husband, he'll take care of it, and because like you just said. So I think that's beautiful. And man, what you got everything you need to be successful. God is good. Yeah.
And the good thing is my manager, Richard, he is not new, to the industry. He's did all of the Leverts, actually, managed the Leverts, and he's been out here. And so he's like, you're not going to come talking the game. And he's like, wait a minute now, so that's what I love, having an experienced manager too. That makes a difference. Representing me. So, I'm blessed throughout this whole career right now, this whole journey as an indie artist.
That's awesome.
Well, you're gonna have to write a book one day.
My book gonna have Ray Ray in there talking stuff.
So what would you say would be the hardest thing? You are an independent artist, right? Management team. What is the hardest thing of being an independent artist as opposed to being a signed major label artist?
So if I can be transparent, the hardest thing is, like you say, the funding, right? Things can get expensive, but I like to not owe my life to anybody else. So I'm okay with the journey that it's taking to get there. And it's been phenomenal, basically funding the project. And so I don't want to ever have to, I think the difference is you sign, you got to pay that money back, so So, there's the difference. And so I don't want to owe anybody. I want to do this in a way where, like I said, it's the journey for me. And where I don't owe anybody. I'm just enjoying what comes from everything that's coming out and doing it that way. But that can be, when you think about it as a woman, you're right. We have heels, red bottoms. We have hair. We got makeup. We have nails. Nails. We have more than a man that just can get on the stage and put on jeans and tennis shoes and he be fine in a t-shirt. We have so much more to do. And it's expensive. That stuff adds up. And so, when you think about it, that would be the hardest part, just making sure budget wise, I'm not going over budget. I'm not spending too much, and just, being cautious with what is prioritized as important to spend on at that moment.
Right.
Yeah.
I like manicure. I like a real nice haircut, a good, good trim of the beard, and a dress pretty nice.
That was $30 right there, just $30. That's where you just stopped at.
Now, when I go and get my nails, I get a pedicure. I'm spending
$45.
$85. and I like flowers.
Oh, okay.
You spent all that money for a pedicure, and you talk about red bottom shoes? Oh my God!
I'm getting a pedicure, all of it done, and a good massage, the whole nine. I'm getting it all done for that.
I'm gonna be like you, Mac. You're a man. Why should you spend $85 on your nails?
Hell, I like to feel good too.
Well, so does the lady with her red bottom shoes.
I like my hands.
You got it.
I like my hands soft. I touch a female, I ain't cutting her up.
Oh, TMI.
I ain't cutting her up.
Wow.
That out of my head.
Well, I think we need to go into a Kalonda performance break. Let's go into some of that and then come back and then chop it up some more. Y'all get ready because this is gonna hype everybody up when y'all see this. All right. So y'all keep it locked right here, and we'll be right back.
Cause your energy is so bad. I love your smile. Smile. We've been vibing for some time now, baby. I can see what's on your mind. I can see it, baby. And I know you wanna feel my body. Let's just take a little time. You wanna get closer, but Wanna get closer, closer, but it's too soon for me to give it up. Oh, baby,
I think it's time to get rid of that.
That's it. I'm talking about. I keep them in a shoehorn, but keep them nice, fresh and everything. You can take them out of that shoehorn, ball them up, put them in your pocket, take them out your pocket, they back out like that.
Okay, Ray. We are back.
Okay.
We're getting educated, somewhat educated. I don't know what kind of education from Ray, but
I'm a little confused. I'm a little lost.
Me too.
I like nice things like females too. I do.
That's good. That's good, as you should. Yeah. Men should be treated nicely as well. That's right. That's right, man.
Right. That's right.
Yeah. But anyway, we made it back, and we have those jams was nice. Yeah, your live performance. I can't just watching that. I know that your upcoming stuff that's getting ready to happen. You're gonna turn it out.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Kalonda. I didn't hear everything Ray was saying because I wanted to dance with you. I muted myself and turned up the music, and I was
jamming. All right, you probably done the best thing.
Yeah, I know I did.
Yeah.
No, girl, look great on stage. Just I know that you are married. I had to let Mac know that. So
I'm not married.
You're not married?
I'm single.
I thought I checked your profile and I saw married.
Oh no.
Oh no, I didn't see no married.
Because
Max said I
if I'd have saw
that,
oh no.
If I saw,
No,
I would
I'm a
ask.
single woman.
I would ask her
Yes.
one question: are you happy married or single? Then if she'd have said she was married, I said, well, hell, is he jealous? She said, well, yeah, well, if he's jealous, give me them digits. I'm not. I'd ask something like that.
Okay.
No, she ain't married.
No. I cannot.
Boy.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm a single woman, and yeah, that's it.
She might have a boyfriend, but she ain't thinking about getting married.
I do not have a boyfriend at all. I'm single. I got to put two on there. You know, some people say I'm single, but that mean they got somebody else too. I'm single.
No, that's
single.
right. Yes. And there's nothing wrong.
Yes.
With being, nothing wrong with being
And
single.
Mac, you can take a break. Nothing.
Nothing at
Absolutely nothing
all.
wrong.
Say what, Joyce?
I said I was gonna let you take a break so you could take a cold shower or something. You can come right back.
Ah.
I moved on. No, nothing.
No, Ray has a bad habit of trying to get in our guests' business every time we bring people on the show. He always does it. He always does this, Kalonda. So you're not the only one.
It don't matter. Look, I love it. I love the authenticness. I love all of that. The rawness. Bring it out. I'm okay with it. That's fine.
So I didn't even have to bring that up. Joyce brought it up for me.
I thought I checked her profile up that she was married. I'm sorry. I don't know what I saw.
No, I didn't read nothing like that in her profile.
I guess I didn't. I remember the song, Are You Married Sometimes? That's my
Oh, man.
You only want to be long, sister. Kalonda.
I'm not in a rush. I'm enjoying. Yeah, I'm enjoying my single life, and I love it.
Yeah.
I'm not rushing. I'd rather wait on the right one.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be the right one. You know.
Been there before.
Yeah, I tell people better single than married to the wrong person.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I'm a single person too. And I enjoy being single. I don't have a problem with. I don't know why some people. I don't know. It's weird, but I think some people that are married, for some reason, when they see a single person, for some reason they think that the single person's just gloom and doom or something. I don't know what. I know, right? I don't know where that comes.
Like we at home pressed.
Right. Exactly. I don't understand that.
Yeah, me either.
And
especially family. You don't want to go to family reunions because they're like.
I was married for 49 years. Till my wife has been going about 3 years, and everybody, you gonna get married? I ain't gave it no daggum thought of getting married. I don't need to try to train another female trainer. Ain't got time for that.
You're trying to train somebody.
Oh my gosh.
A woman is not a dog. Trying to train somebody.
They be talking about training me? No.
Men are dogs.
Lord have mercy. Lord
there
have
you
mercy.
go, Joyce. That was good. That was a good comeback. No.
I think both but again, I just seen marriages where they would have been better off single and not married.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just think I've said this before, and I've said it to my husband. I said, "Man, you left me. I don't think I will get married again. I really don't. I think I would just, at my age, I'm just gonna ride this one out until Jesus comes." Because I can see both being great. Now, would I give up what I've had, my children and what have you? No.
No,
but
the thing is, Joyce, that if you've been married, so many years, you done growed on that person done growed on you. Mm-hmm. And like I said, this is a person that you want to live the rest of your life with, regardless. Mm-hmm. And things like that. Where you want to be able to travel with her and do these various things with her. But see, I didn't get a chance to. We've done some traveling, but I didn't get a chance to do more traveling with her. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just picking up and moving on with myself. traveling, around the world and stuff. So I'm good.
Uh-oh, what you see in the chat?
You got to see the chat. Bobby Porter and Gino Goss are going at it.
Oh.
Henry Mixon too.
Really? Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's what I said. Is he still talking about shoes?
Oh, talking about you, right?
No, that's all right. These cats in this chat room, they on me all the time about something, which I'm cool with.
And you love it.
I love it. I told you earlier, I'm trying to keep the show going.
Oh yeah, you do a good job though, Ray. I got to give it to you.
Yeah.
So
well, let's get back on Kalonda because I want to know.
Yes.
I want well, for one, let's Kalonda, could you actually tell everybody again? For those that maybe just tuned in and wasn't tuned in before, and it might be somebody might be listening that may be in the area where you're at, that you got this wonderful performance coming up again. Please let them know.
Okay.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's March the 5th, and it's going to be at Jay's House of Music. It is a tribute show to David Ruffin, and I'll be covering Aretha Franklin and Whitney Houston. The lead singer, one of the lead singers, I keep slipping my mind, of the Delphonics will be doing the tribute to David Ruffin. And so that's on March the 5th. Awesome. So yes, you can get your tickets. There's flyers on my page, on my manager's page. So that, so you can contact for your tickets.
Very, very good.
Awesome.
It's going to be really
The guy with the Delphonics, is his name Craig or Greg?
I'm gonna find out. I'm not sure. I don't want to say the wrong. Let me look at it.
He's still gonna put you on the spot. You just said.
No. I'm trying to think because, like I said, we done had them on the show because they was doing a tribute to the Delphonics, and he performed with the Delphonics. Also,
who was the guy that you talking about, Ray, that we had on a while back? Who was that guy?
I think his name was Craig.
Oh,
that's what I'm thinking it is.
Okay, because wasn't you the one that set that up to bring him on to the show?
It's Garfield. I'm sorry.
Oh, Garfield.
Okay.
Garfield.
No, he was the lead singer. He's the one started with the Delphonics after he left the Delphonics with William Hart Poochie.
Okay.
Yeah,
because I remember. It seemed like I remember when that guy came on the show, and we were getting in a discussion about all these different tribute bands. And wasn't he like the guy was talking about wasn't he like talking about some other tribute band that was trying to do do y'all remember that?
I do.
Yeah, I remember because he had sung with the Delphonics.
Right.
And then when he left the Delphonics, then he started a tribute band with Delphonics of the Delphonics. And him and William Hart was getting into it because he stepped off and started doing a tribute to the Delphonics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More or less like the Temptations did when they had all these Temptations.
Right.
Yeah.
All these temptations.
Oh. Okay. But yeah, I just kind of vaguely remember that because that was been a while when we had that gentleman on the show.
Yeah, I remember. Was I on the show with you guys? I remember the story though.
You remember the story? Yeah.
I do remember that because there was a conflict that whether he had the right
to
present himself as the Delphonics.
Yes. Right. Yes.
I remember that.
Okay. Well, I know it's going to be great with Kalonda performance. That's going to be awesome. And so people, if you're listening and you're out in that area, please support and go check her out. Get your tickets because that'd be something I'm sure you're going to enjoy. And
y'all going to do a live shooting of it?
Yeah, it should be. Well, you know what? I didn't think about live shooting, but maybe we will. We do have a videographer that will be there, and I'm sure he'll be casting it live on Facebook. But we can definitely do a live shooting. I didn't think about that, so that might be an option.
Yeah, that'd be a good. If he's already shooting the shit, all they have to do is just tape it on down. You got a live shooting.
Pay for play or whatever it's called.
What's that?
Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'll look into that.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that at all.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, G.
Well, Kalonda, man, I tell you, it was really nice having you to come on the show today, and enjoyed the music, enjoyed the conversation and fun with you, and I hope you enjoyed it as well, and I hope Ray wasn't too much for you.
We was on the even.
No, thank you all for having me. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed talking to you all, and I appreciate that. And you all coming out of your time today and inviting me on. So this was good. I'm thankful. Thank you.
Good. I'm so glad you enjoyed it, and like I said, I'm gonna definitely keep your at least this first track, like you said, in our rotation, so people that listen to us can get familiar with you, and like I said, I can't wait to hear the new stuff that's coming because I know it's going to be absolutely great. So
thank you.
Yeah, good luck on
I'm
all
excited.
of that. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Thank
so
you.
Before we release, let you go, could you please tell everyone how they can follow you and just do all your plugs and everything, whatever you need to say, okay?
Yeah, definitely. You can follow me on Facebook at Kalonda, K-A-Y, so Kalonda K. Also on Instagram, it's the same, Kalonda K. So you'll be able to find me on there pretty much, or you can visit my website, and that's www.kalondak.com. So you can find me on there, find, contacts and different things like that. My music is not uploaded yet, so you'll see it says coming soon because I got to do a big release. But other than that, that's where you can locate me. You can also contact my manager, Richard Thomas, or Desiree Benson, regarding to booking and contact, or Alonzo Townsend. So that's the best way to reach me. And I hope you all come out to these shows and support and pass the word.
Oh yes, absolutely. Definitely gonna spread that word, and it's just great. And I'm just very happy to meet you today because like I said, I love meeting all the wonderful upcoming artists, and it's just great. And I'm glad. I just know you're gonna have a successful everything that you do because you're serious about what you do, and you do it right. So.
Thank you.
Yeah. But with that said, before we go, we're gonna actually do a new Gino Goss. Y'all know Gino. He has a brand new release and a new video, and we're gonna feature that when we go off the air here and stuff. But I just wanted to let everyone know about that. But other than that, I just wanted spread our gratitude again to Kalonda. And then Kalonda, if you got anything else you want to say or anything, it's open.
I do not.
Okay.
No, I just want to say, like I said, just do it. If you got some things you want to do, just do it. Do it for you and nobody else. And so just keep up, follow me, come out, support, contact, book me, whatever the case may be. But I look forward to seeing you all and performing for you all. So that's the goal, and that's the joy in it for me.
Yay. Yay.
But Yolanda, it was definitely have you on the show. It's been our pleasure to have you on this show.
Thank you.
Which is trash talking self. Now I know she know I like to have fun. That's just the bottom line.
No offense. I got a tough skin, so.
Well, mine is too. It's very tough.
Oh wow. Okay.
But
keep one in flirting.
Yeah, she do. I'm always flirting.
What the chat say? What the chat say? No.
Is it flirting or what, y'all?
Right.
No, they ain't said I'm flirting. Yeah, but
you all.
But it's been good. It's been our pleasure having you on the show. I really enjoyed you, that's for sure. But
thank you.
One thing I can say is see you later. Bye.
All right, I'll see you later. Exactly.
Joyce,
see you later.
Joyce, you got anything you want to say to Kalonda before she leaves?
Yeah, he remixes it. Need lotion, Ray?
Oh,
that's a star there. That's a star.
Oh, they're getting him. They're getting him on.
Kalonda, I really, really enjoy what you're doing. I'm so happy for your success. You're already a star and you're still climbing. That's beautiful. God bless you and everything that you do. And to the people listening, if you like what you heard today, don't forget to click the thumbs up. And if you're not following, please follow. And please invite somebody to come next week. And just a quick shout out, G, to the people who showed up in the chat.
Sure.
To all of you who are listening and didn't want to join the chat, that's okay. We love you anyway. I understand. But a shout out to Keith Gilchrist. Thanks for being here, Lord V. Al G. Williams, J.C. Smith, Denise Benson, Desiree Benson, and Ajia Hyatt, Gino Ross. Oh, sorry, Goss. Henry Mixon, Yvonne J., Colleen Keithley. We love you, Colleen. One of our #1 supporters. Bobby Porter, Marilyn Ford, and Jessica from Africa. So thanks for tuning in today. We'll see y'all next week, and please enjoy Gino's music video.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. Y'all have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week, okay?
See what's on your mind. I can see it, baby. And I know you wanna feel my body. Let's just take a little time. I wanna get closer, but it's too soon for me to give it up. Oh, baby, I love it when you take time to come over.
Do you feel me?